Hey friends, today's topic is on the new Mida multi-tool pairing, a special weapon shotgun Mida Macro Tool, which is a precision frame shotgun that inherits lightweight benefits when you combine it with the multi-tool. Consider this video an extension of the Mida mini tool review in case you missed that. I will try to remember to put the link in the description, but the build from that video is essentially the same, except I realized that if this works in PvP, it is a way to get armor charge. So I think you need 5 shots in a row, and you get armor charge, and then when Mida Multi-Tool gets 4 kills, it has an explosive payload that adds 7 damage, and with 2 kinetic surges and 181 weapons, you should be able to just raw 3-tap the opponent. But if that doesn't work, I always have the Empowering Rift, and I can always just make an orb from my melee, using the new buffed Void melee. So the first macro tool that dropped was fantastic. This has extremely high range, and with closing time, keep in mind on special weapons, closing time only gets half of the benefits. I should be able to consistently get to 100 range, and it was noticeably good, but if I'm using a shotgun, I honestly don't care about the range as much as the handling. That's where threat detector comes in. And of course, closing time does still buff the handling, but it's only half the benefits. You're getting half of that 50 or half of that 30. If you combine the half benefits of closing time with the full benefits of threat detector, whenever you pull out your shotgun, it's always going to be near an opponent, right? It's also an information perk in case you lose the radar or are aiming down sights or something like that. And then if you see it go from 1 to 2, you know there's 2 opponents within 15 meters of you. But it's a handling perk. It's plus 25 handling for being near 1 target, and it's also a scaler, meaning it handles even faster, and so the combination of these two gets you close to 100, but not quite. It's when I got a second roll of the Mida Macro Tool that achieved this 100 handling, and it also has extended mag, which means that even when I'm at 3 bullets, closing time is still active. As for the perk recommendations, since the special economy is different now, Discord is very valuable. Get a kill with the multi-tool, swap to your shotgun, and then any one-hit kill instantly refunds the green ammo, which is fantastic for getting multi-kills. Consider that everybody is on the spread shot hand cannons. They're not used to getting one-banged by a shotgun. I can't tell you the amount of quads I've gotten with pellet shotguns with Discord. I've been using the Iron Banner lightweight shotgun, as well as this last man standing shotgun has put in some work with Discord. So if you find yourself running a lot of 6s control, I think Discord might be worth it just with how much more you can use your shotgun. Obviously the trade-off is that handling still matters, so if you want to go threat detector so you're not dying from not pulling the weapon out fast enough, that makes sense. But in a world where people have infinite ammo spread shot cannons, it's nice to have Discord so that you always feel like you have green ready to use. Now the other perk I recommend, obviously closing time for the handling. Opening shot is consistent if you already have a high handling build. But then the next perk to talk about is either 1-2 punch or trench barrel. And this is all for killing supers, just depends on the build. If there's like, for example, a Titan throws a bubble down or a Warlock throws a well down, you probably want 1-2 punch where you land most of the pellets with the enhanced perk, then you can punch them and kill the Titan out of the bubble, assuming you hit at least one of the 12 pellets to the head. Or with trench barrel, you do something like throw a smoke melee on the hunter, and if somebody walks into that within, I don't know, 15 meters of you, you get a 50% increased damage. My favorite way to use trench barrel is with Penumbral Blast, because it'll activate it, and then you can instantly kill a super. But since Pocket Singularity does track around corners, you could also use this if a super is chasing you down. The remaining perks to talk about aren't too noteworthy. You would think that Master of Arms makes sense with the multi-tool getting a kill swapped to the macro tool, get an easier, more forgiving shotgun. I don't really recommend that. Nor do I recommend Rolling Storm, although you do get Enhanced Slide for having a stack of Bolt Charge, I started noticing. A lot of players already run Enhanced Slide, and you're not going to make your game plan contingent on a shotgun kill to start the combo. Keep in mind that you don't have to use the macro tool with the multi-tool, you could just use it as a good precision shotgun. So for fun, let's compare the other competitive shotguns in the same slot. Starting with the Prophet of Doom, which is obtained from the Garden of Salvation, it is craftable, so you can work towards that God roll. A 5 out of 5 Prophet will definitely beat a 4 out of 5 Macro Tool. If we compare, you will see that the stats are very similar, almost indistinguishable in gameplay, with the Macro Tool getting slightly better handling for slightly less range, but the Prophet of Doom has the Photo Inhibition perk, which lets you do extra damage to overshields, including Warlock Rifts. So I might give the edge to Prophet of Doom if you're going for the standard threat detector closing time combo. But if you wanted to use Discord, or maybe swap on the fly to Trench Barrel, the Mida Macro Tool might make more sense. Otherwise, you would have to craft multiple Prophet of Dooms for your vault space. But then again, you obtain the Mida Macro Tool for just playing PvP, so maybe that's better than toiling away at Garden of Salvation, whatever method the farm is. But there's a combination that combines both Threat Detector and Discord, and that is the Kepler Shotgun Percipial. You can get this through searching on YouTube, Kepler Loot Cave or something like that, get to 450 power, don't forget to buy the nodes at the vendor, and then you just kill enemies at the loot cave and this drops, and sometimes it has a 5 out of 5. Now, I've already put 3 hours into this farm, and I haven't seen anything close to a 5 out of 5. So, good luck. But on paper, this is my favorite shotgun of the bunch. Although I will mention its origin trait is a little awkward. You like aim down sights and it shoots a micro missile, which could have some applications, but I'm not really finding where that fits for my playstyle in PvP. The final shotgun to mention is the Found Verdict, which is an aggressive frame, not a precision frame, but depending on the balancing meta, that could be a good thing. It also does have Discord and Trench Barrel as an option, so if you had a high handling build, there is a case to be made that an aggressive frame is just raw better than a precision frame. And you can get this by doing Master Atheon and then spending a bunch of spoils. Again, I recommend you look up spoil checkpoint, free spoils or something like that. Maybe even look up some Discord checkpoint bots or something like that. Collect a lot of spoils, and then whenever you have 240 in your inventory and 240 in the Postmaster, kill Master Atheon, turn them all in. Maybe you get a 5 out of 5. But at the end of the day, this is also just craftable, so you don't need a time lost version. But if you had to have the extra handling and range, that method is there. Anyway, friends, that's my thoughts on the Mida Macro Tool. Enjoy the gameplay. I will see you in the next one. Oh man, I was definitely grooving right there. Used all of my abilities, but I pretty much have the nade back. I wanted to reload my shotgun and then get like a collat or something. I got impatient there. Needed to just stay in my corner and watch the radar. I have the special weapon. They play by my pace. I was ready for that. I just should have trusted my gut. I don't think my aim was good enough to like M&K flick it there. By trust my gut, I mean just don't even try to throw the nade. Just leave. I can come back for this riff if I don't get something started with this Devourer sooner than later. Oh, nice hipfire. Oh, nice Hellion. I will probably take this right in front of him. Alright, come on. I'm still gaming right now. I'm still gaming. Let's send my flare off the map and start dueling. Oh, I was full collapse. I think the play then is crouch and kill that drink. I'm probably not getting another nade, so I'm just gonna chill. Calm. I panicked a little bit there. Oh, they are far. Hellion can do something here. Damn, dude, they hit that perfect. That was 3 headshots, 2 by the thorn, 1 by the slide. I needed Hellion to just pick a shot so that one of them would just peek into it. Y'all need any more proof about a lightweight shotgun with a weapon stat? I wanted to slide that. It wouldn't have mattered though. He was so far away and I was overcommitted. I need cooldowns. Oh, it looks like my teammate got both. I want to go wide then to play my scout. Interesting. I mean, it chained, so I guess he did something there. Something productive. I can't tell if that was a super. Alright, I'm out of green. It's okay. I'm gonna have a lot of 3-tap juice from picking up these orbs. Keep the shot. I have no intention of fighting. They just need to see the shotgun in my hands. At this rate, I might get a super. Alright, so don't hug that wall next time. A little bit more out. So I can, like, drift away. Good nade. Alright, this turned it into a close match. I'm just not going to fight that super. We're going to kill every other player. They're not going to be standing on flags, obviously, so hope the doors are open. Oh, this could work. Come on, open the doors. Oh, Hellion. He's gonna clutch. He just needs 3 kills and the best super in the game. We win. Because the cap. And somehow this hits people. I'm not even kidding. Like, that melee goes crazy far. I think this was a satisfactory shotgun gameplay for me. Enemy team was really solid. This is the roll I have on it if you didn't see that already.